Ever thought about owning a firearm legally without dealing with the hassle of an FFL? Sounds impossible, right? But stick with me, because it's not only possible, it's completely legal in certain cases. Today, we're diving into one of the more unusual and fascinating corners of U.S. gun law, where history, loopholes, and cool gear all collide. Now, before we get too deep, let's be honest. America's firearm laws are a tangled mess. Some rules seem like they were dreamed up by folks who've never even touched a gun. But within all that confusion, there are a few legal workarounds that savvy collectors and enthusiasts have taken advantage of for years. If you're into vintage weapons, historical replicas, or just want to skip the background check circus, this video is for you. We're talking about black powder firearms, antique rifles, and reproduction pieces you can legally buy without an FFL paperwork or transfer fees. Yup, you heard that right. Some of these items can be shipped directly to your front door. Let's kick things off with a hidden gem in the world of firearms. Antiques. Under federal law, a firearm is considered antique if it was manufactured before 1899. That means any gun that's 125 years old or older isn't treated like a modern firearm under the law. No FFL needed, no background check. Just find it, buy it, and have it delivered. Wild, right? One perfect example, the Steyr M.95, an Austrian straight, pull-bolt, action rifle that fires 8 x56R rounds at speeds, around 2,400 feet per second. It's not just a historical piece, it's a beast on the range. And if you snag one made in 1896, that's right. Shipped straight to your doorstep. No FFL necessary. And let's not forget the Mauser line. If you're lucky enough to get your hands on an original 1895 or early 1898 model, you're not just getting a relic, you're owning a battle-tested, highly accurate rifle that's still perfectly functional. These pre-1899 Mausers are prized by collectors and marksmen alike, and it's easy to see why. They look great, shoot well, and carry a ton of historical weight. So whether you're into collecting, shooting, or just love finding legal loopholes that work in your favor, these antique firearms are worth checking out. Now, you might be asking, how do I actually confirm whether a firearm qualifies as an antique? Great question. The short answer: it comes down to the date it was manufactured. Specifically, anything made before January 1st, 1899 is legally considered an antique under federal law. Your best tools here are serial numbers and production records. Take Mauser rifles, for example. Many have receiver markings and serial ranges that can be tracked back to their original production year. If it falls before that 1899 cutoff, you're good to go. That said, always double-check your local laws. While federal regulations are relatively lenient on antiques, states like California have their own rules, and in some cases they still treat antiques like modern firearms. So yeah, doing your homework is key. What makes antique firearms so appealing isn't just the historical aspect, it's how accessible they are. You can browse auctions, hit up specialized dealers, or even shop online and have a piece of history shipped straight to your doorstep. No FFL, no paperwork, no drama. And depending on what you're after, many of these rifles and pistols can be surprisingly affordable, especially when compared to modern collector pieces. Of course, it's not all sunshine and roses. Antique firearms have their quirks. Ammunition is often the biggest hurdle. Many of these guns were chambered in calibers that haven't been mass-produced in decades. But that's where the fun begins for some folks. You can track down specialty ammo suppliers, or even roll up your sleeves and get into reloading. And let's not forget maintenance. These old-school guns need a bit more TLC to keep them functional. Regular cleanings, inspections, and proper storage are a must. Still, when you weigh it all out, the advantages are hard to ignore. You're bypassing modern gun bureaucracy while owning a fully functional firearm that's also a piece of history. For collectors, reenactors, and anyone who appreciates old-world craftsmanship, antique firearms offer something special that modern guns just don't. Now, if that's piqued your interest, you're going to love what's next. Let's shift gears to another amazing category, black powder firearms. These are the unsung heroes of the gun world. Equal parts historical artifact, mechanical marvel in hands, on shooting experience. And just like antiques, they're not classified as firearms under federal law. That means no FFL, no background check, and no paperwork. So what are we talking about? Think Flintlocks, percussion cap pistols, cap and ball revolvers, and old-school muzzleloaders. These are firearms that predate modern self-contained ammunition. You load them the old-fashioned way, by hand adding powder, a projectile, and a primer. It's a slower process, sure, but it's also incredibly rewarding. There's something almost therapeutic about the ritual of loading a black powder gun. The scent of the powder, the feel of the ramrod, the boom when you pull the trigger, it's like stepping back in time. And the best part, they're 100 PHNTRM legal to order online and ship straight to your door in most states. One of the most beloved choices in the black powder world has to be the cap and ball revolver. These .44 caliber classics offer a perfect mix of history and hands-on fun. They're straightforward to use, surprisingly budget-friendly, and come loaded with that old-school frontier charm. During the Civil War era, these revolvers were the sidearm of choice for soldiers and pioneers alike. Today, you can pick up modern replicas like the 1858 Remington or the 1860 Colt, faithfully recreated using updated materials and modern machining, so you get all the style with better performance and reliability. And here's the part that gets real interesting. Conversion cylinders. A lot of these black powder revolvers can be upgraded to fire modern centerfire cartridges like .45 Long Colt or even .45 ACP. You just drop in a conversion cylinder. No tools, no gunsmithing. And now your vintage style revolver is range, ready with off-the-shelf ammo. It's the best of both worlds. You get to experience the tradition of black powder and then switch to modern rounds without going through any FFL red tape. Now let's talk muzzleloaders. These are long guns, rifles, muskets, even shotguns that load from the muzzle end just like soldiers did back in the Revolutionary War. If you've ever wanted to load and fire a musket like a colonial militiaman, here's your shot. But today's muzzleloaders have come a long way, with features like fiber optic sights, improved ignition systems, and even synthetic stocks for all weather use. They're practical tools for hunting and target shooting alike. One of the biggest appeals of black powder firearms is just how easy they are to own. You don't need a license. There's no background check, and you won't have to go through an FFL dealer. You can literally order a black powder pistol or rifle online and have it delivered right to your doorstep. For those living in states with restrictive modern firearm laws, this opens up a whole new world of legal gun ownership, without the paperwork nightmare. That said, these firearms do require a little more attention and care. Maintenance isn't optional, it's mandatory. Black powder is corrosive, and if you don't clean your gun after each session, you could end up with rust and pitting in no time. But for a lot of folks, that post-range cleaning session is part of the enjoyment. It's almost ceremonial. As for ammunition, it's a bit of a DIY affair. You'll need black powder or a modern substitute, lead balls or conical bullets, percussion caps or flints depending on your ignition system, and maybe some loading tools. But once you've got your supplies dialed in, reloading becomes part of the fun. It's a skill, a craft, and honestly, it brings you closer to the firearm itself. Despite their old-school design and hands-on quirks, black powder guns are seriously underrated. They're versatile, full of personality, and an absolute blast to shoot, no pun intended. Whether you're reliving a slice of American history, heading into the woods for a traditional hunt, or just having fun punching paper at the range, these firearms bring a level of satisfaction you won't get from anything else. And if you're looking for a legal workaround to modern gun laws, this might just be your new favorite rabbit hole, but we're just getting warmed up. Because next, we're talking about replica and reproduction firearms, a category that blends historical aesthetics with modern convenience. If you're fascinated by vintage firearms but not a fan of black powder mess or chasing down 100-year-old parts, then this is where things get exciting. Replicas give you the look and feel of history with modern materials, safety standards, and often no need for an FFL. So, what are replica firearms? Exactly. These are newly manufactured versions of old-school designs, recreations of firearms from the 18th and 19th centuries, built with today's tech and tolerances. Think about a flintlock pistol that looks like it came from the Revolutionary War, or a musket straight out of a colonial militia lineup. And because these replicas replicate antique designs, not modern semi-automatic tech, many of them fall outside the scope of federal gun laws. That means no FFL, no background check, just order, unbox, and enjoy. Let's start with Flintlocks. These muzzle-loading legends are a must-have for any serious history buff or reenactor. Whether it's a compact pistol or a long, full-stocked musket, Flintlocks are as dramatic as they come. The flash, the smoke, and that iconic click, boom, it's a show every time you fire one. And since most flintlocks are legally considered non-firearms under federal law, you can legally buy one online and have it shipped straight to your door. No hoops, just history cap. And ball revolvers also make a strong showing in this category. We talked about them earlier, but it's worth emphasizing. Many of these are sold as modern replicas rather than antiques. That means you get a fresh from the factory revolver that looks like an 1860 Colt or an 1858 Remington, built with today's metallurgy and improved tolerances. It's vintage style with modern reliability for shooters who want the historical vibe without the wear and tear of an actual antique. This is the sweet spot. For the rifle lovers out there, don't worry, you're not left out. There's a whole world of reproduction long guns waiting for you too. One of the standouts, the legendary Sharps rifle. Originally designed in the 1800s, these single-shot breech loading rifles have become a favorite among cowboy action shooters, collectors, and even hunters. Modern reproductions stay true to the original design while benefiting from updated materials and craftsmanship. They're not only stunning to look at, with that classic silhouette and long-range accuracy, they're also extremely capable out in the field. But replicas aren't just for reenactors and history buffs. These guns are fully functional and can absolutely hold their own at the range, on a hunt, or even in a defensive role. And the best part, they often cost way less than an original antique. A high-quality replica flintlock, revolver, or rifle can give you all the charm and performance you're looking for, without draining your wallet or sending you on a wild goose chase through gun auctions. Now, before you dive in, a quick reality check. Not all states follow federal definitions when it comes to antique or replica firearms. While the ATF might say no FFL is needed, your state might disagree. Places like New Jersey, Illinois, and California often throw in extra restrictions, so always do your homework and make sure you're good to go before clicking AD to cart. Also, not all replicas are created equal. Quality varies, and you get what you pay for. If you want something reliable that'll last, stick with trusted names like Pieta, Uberti, or Pedersoli. These companies are well known for their dedication to historical accuracy and solid craftsmanship, and just like any firearm, antique or not, these need proper care. Keep them clean, store them responsibly, and treat them with the same respect you'd give any modern gun. Replica firearms are an awesome way to experience the feel of history, without the hassle of antique quirks or the legal headaches of buying a new handgun or rifle. Whether you're stepping onto a reenactment battlefield, adding to your collection, or just enjoying the unique feel of old-school tech, reproductions offer the best of both worlds. So there you have it. We've covered the trifecta, antique firearms, black powder guns, and replica/reproduction firearms. 3 very different paths to owning something special, something historic, and something that doesn't come with the usual red tape. These aren't just guns, they're living history. They're the bridge between past and present, tools that tell stories, challenge your skills, and give you a unique shooting experience. Whether you're drawn to the craftsmanship of a flintlock, the mechanical simplicity of a cap and ball revolver, or the battlefield legacy of a Sharps rifle, there's something incredibly satisfying about owning and shooting these firearms. Now I want to hear from you. Do you own any antique, black powder, or replica firearms? Which of these categories sparks your interest the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love reading your stories and hearing what gear you're excited about. And hey, if you got something out of this video, hit that like button, share it with a fellow enthusiast, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got more deep dives coming up, everything from obscure gun laws to gear reviews and historical breakdowns. Thanks for watching, folks. As always, stay curious, stay sharp, and stay safe out there. Until next time, this is Guns and Man, signing off.